The stream starts and everything is normal. Nothing is odd apart from one thing. The egg has spread more. Tommy clearly depicts this by saying how it is spread onto his tower. Keep note of this because I believe it plays a big part in what took place later on the stream.
There's red on the tower. There is red on my tower. What the f is this egg's problem?
Tommy says how he's going to visit Dream and it will be the last time ever that he sees him. He explains how even though Dream is locked up in the prison, he's still scared and has trauma thinking about the past. This is new to us as Tommy's never said anything like this, so already things seem a little bit odd. When Tommy goes to enter the prison, he explains how scared he is and floods Sam with so much information about how much Dream has impacted him. This is very strange to see as we never really see Tommy's emotional side, so to suddenly see how much pain Dream has actually caused him is already indicating something strange will happen. Tommy, still worried about his safety, asks Sam, he will be locked up forever, right? However, Sam doesn't give him an answer and instead ignores the question.
And you promised me he's going to be in here forever, right? He's going to be in here forever, right? Sam?
The prison is extremely secure, Tommy.
When Tommy's going through all the security measures, it takes him less than 10 minutes to get through to the actual prison cell where Dream is. If we compare this to all the other visits from the SMP members, it takes them at least 40 minutes. This bit was really confusing to me, but maybe it was just to save time on the stream. Tommy and Dream finally meet for the second time since Dream has been locked up. Tommy decides to quickly break the ice and tells Dream that he's never going to visit him ever again. However, Dream doesn't sound too bothered about this. In fact, he seems very relaxed. Dream says to Tommy how maybe he could just visit once a month and that forever is a long time.
This is my last visit, seeing you. Yeah.
Forever?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, like forever is a long time.
This is my last time visiting you. So anything you want to say to me now, you have to say to me now. Because I'm not going to see you again.
But Tommy is resistant and explains to Dream how much he has tortured him, especially in exile. What happens next is strange. Dream tells Tommy that he isn't going to be in the prison forever and he will escape. This isn't the first time Dream has said this, as he also told Bad Boy Halo the exact same thing. It is obvious that Dream will escape, it's just a matter of time. The two are just talking, when out of nowhere, we hear TNT explosions outside the prison. When I first heard this, I initially thought, is Dream escaping? Dream's about to escape? However, I do not think this was the intention. We know it would take a while for the TNT to break through all the obsidian layers, and also on top of that, we have the prison being guarded by Sam 24/7. Therefore, I believe the TNT was just bait. Before visiting the prison, you have to sign contracts which say, if the prison has any security breaches, then it will be on lockdown for at least a week. This means nobody is allowed to leave or enter the prison. Dream knew this because he was the one who wrote it in the contracts, and he even said this himself. He explained to Tommy that he wrote it. So, did Dream purposely lock Tommy in the cell with him? And who was it who fired the TNT? In my opinion, I think Dream did purposely lock Tommy in the cell, and I think it's pretty easy to figure out who fired the TNT. We know that Tommy is weak when with Dream, and is easily controlled by fear. And so, Dream wants Tommy with him so he can manipulate him, just like he's done many times in the past. However, this time, Tommy seems to be in more control, but I still believe that Dream will manipulate Tommy and use him as an advantage to escape. So, who is the imposter of the SMP? And who is it who fired the TNT? Rambo. It is clear that Dream has got to Rambo and is now in control, and I have so much evidence for this. And so, let me explain. First off, in Rambo's recent stream, he was collecting a variety of items, with the only reason being they were for a farm he was building. This was new, and we've never heard of this before. He got these items in this exact order: hay bale, emerald, iron ingot, saddle, iron ingot, netherrack, cookie, obsidian, netherrack, turtle helmet, which was not collected but was mentioned out loud, red dye, obsidian, and a lapis lazuli block. Now, you're probably thinking, and what? Well, just look at the letter at the start of each item. Yeah, this is pretty weird now. This alone, in my opinion, is enough evidence. However, if you want more, I will give you more. Now, this may seem a little bit of a stretch, but hear what I have to say. Last week on Techno's stream, Rambo fell on top of the egg. Usually when this happens, the egg will take control of that person. An example of this happening to someone is Awesome Dude. Although Rambo wasn't on top of the egg for long, I believe it did partly take control of him. But what has this got to do with Dream? Well, this could be evidence as to why the egg is maybe linked with Dream. Rambo's been perfectly fine the whole time whilst Dream has been in prison, and he's been in control of himself. However, there was that one time where Dream told Sapnap to deliver a special message, which was a smiley face, to Rambo, and that did take control of him. But apart from that, nothing has happened. So why all of a sudden, straight after Rambo has come in contact with the egg, is he being controlled by Dream? Comment down below if you agree with me and think that Dream has something to do with the egg. Another bit of the evidence, which I don't think is too solid, but is still interesting, is that the colours of Rambo's skin is red, green, white, and black. Maybe the red represents the egg, the green represents Dream, and the white and black is just Rambo. Like I said, I don't think this means anything, but I just thought it was quite cool. There are many more reasons as to why I think it was Rambo who fired the TNT, but I'll only say one more, which is Rambo was online at the time. Techno wasn't, so it can't be the favour that he owes Dream, and Rambo was the only logical choice out of the people online. But let me know what you think. Now we know who possibly set off the TNT, why would Dream purposely trap Tommy inside? I mentioned it briefly earlier, but I think Dream has some sort of escape plan. Tommy mentioned it that when he is with Dream, he wants to be his friend, but when he has a weapon on him, he wants to kill him. Tommy doesn't have a weapon in the prison cell, meaning, is Tommy going to become friends with Dream? We know how manipulative Dream is, so more than likely, yes, he will become his friend. Maybe when Tommy's going to leave, Dream could use him as a way out. I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe he could threaten to kill Tommy so Sam is limited on options. I'm not 100% sure. However, last night on Awesome Dude's stream, he hired 2 more prison guards. These 2 people being Antfrost and Bad Boy Halo. Both of them are in the Eggpire. And if my theory is correct and Dream is connected to the egg, then maybe, just maybe, they may help him escape the Pandora's Vault. When Bad Boy Halo last visited Dream in the prison, he had a lot of sympathy. Bad is very easy to manipulate, and so Dream could use this to his advantage. With all this information, we can put together a master plan on how Dream will escape the Pandora's Vault. There are so many possibilities that it is hard to just choose one. We know that Dream will use Tommy and Rambo to his advantage, and maybe even Bad and Antfrost, but how? Firstly, Dream will build a friendship with Tommy. 1 week in the same cell, nowhere to leave and nowhere to go. Oh, I'm such a rapper. It's clear that the 2 will become friends. Maybe Dream won't escape this time round, but Tommy could save him in the future. At the minute, Tommy is being very defensive and is in horror that he has to stay with Dream. However, I think Dream may use Wilbur to his advantage. How would he do this? Well, Dream was about to lose his last life when he said he can resurrect people. This gives Dream a reason to leave the prison, as he said he has the book, and obviously he won't have it in the Pandora's Vault with him. So the more Dream manipulates Tommy with this information, the easier it is to escape. It's going to be hard, but there's a reason Tommy's in the prison, and this won't just happen for nothing. So something big will happen on the Dream SMP within the next week. Do you agree with my theory? Let me know in the comment section below, and please subscribe!